Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're doing the Shrine of Secrets review for the 14th of December 2022. I'm sorry for not getting a review out for the past 2 weeks or so. I've just been really busy with assessments. They've timetabled like 3 assessments within 3 weeks, so I've just been trying to work on those. I still haven't finished them all yet, but I'm getting there. So I should be back on track now, but yes, I am sorry for that. I every time it's Wednesday, it's like, shoot, I really don't have time. But then I've got a bit of time today, so I was like, I'm gonna do the review today, so I can at least get one out and not miss another week. So let's get started. First of all, we have Blood Pact, which is a Cheryl perk, and this one links with the Obsession. When you or the Obsession are injured, you can see each other's auras, and whenever you complete a healing action on the Obsession, or they do a healing action on you, you get a haste status effects for a bit, for as long as within your 60 meters. And once you leave that, it turns off, and then you have to heal each other again to get the haste back, if that makes sense. The perk does not work if you're the Obsession, which I find really odd, but I think it's because you're meant to be like linked with the Obsession, but not the Obsession yourself, if that makes sense, because the whole perk relies on the Obsession, so it's quite weird. And it reduces your odds of being the Obsession in the first place, so I guess that's good, but I still find that part sort of weird, but I get why. Um, and I think this perk's pretty okay, actually. I don't use it a whole lot. I used to use it like back in the day quite a lot, but I don't really now. I think on solo queue, it's a bit like, I don't know. It's a weird perk because it is good. Like, you see each other when one of you's injured, and if you heal each other, you get like movement speed increase when you're next to each other. But I'm not sure. It just kind of relies on you being very, very personal with this obsession and not the other survivors. And like I said, if you're the obsession in the first place, it doesn't even work. So I think it's okay. The movement speeds are nice. I think it's good against like slow killers maybe, because you get a 6% haste. That might be 7% with tier 3. But I think maybe with slower killers, it might be useful. But again, that just relies on you having to be around each other. Like 60 meters is pretty generous, but still, like if there's no gens in that area, you basically just have to just circle around the chase pretty much. It's just a bit odd. It's a weird perk, but I don't think it's bad. I just think it's kind of strangely designed. Again, I get why it's designed like that, but I just think, it's unique. Let's say that it's unique. There we go. Next up, we have Botany Knowledge, which is a Claudette perk, and this one, so your healing speed is increased and healing item efficiency is reduced. Wait, what? Healing item efficiency is reduced by 20%. Wait, what? I did not know that. I thought they. Oh, sorry. I'm just having like a moment during this recording, but like, I didn't know that. Okay, so your healing speed is increased by 40%, which is good. That works well with circular healing, with medkits, with other perks like desperate measures and stuff. Not desperate measures. I can't remember. What's Claudette's other perk? Is it self-care? You could use it with that, but to be honest, don't do that. But anyway, yeah, healing item efficiency is reduced by 20%. So that's like a nerf, isn't it? I don't remember that part being there. I thought that was part of the perk. I thought it said healing speed and healing item efficiencies were increased. Interesting. So the efficiency of healing items is reduced. So yeah, maybe not with medkits then, but I guess like I said, with circular healing and like other perks and stuff like that, by itself obviously. But that's really interesting. I did not know that. I guess that is good though. It is still a good perk. I was gonna say Binding Knowledge is a pretty good perk for healing and healing others, but yeah, I don't remember that part. Healing item efficiency reduced by 20%. Mad. That is mad. Wow. Okay. Next up we have Franklin's Demise, which is a cannibal perk, and this one is so when you basic attack someone, they drop their item, and if they don't go back and pick it up, it loses all its charges. This one's been on the shrine a lot, so I won't spend too long. But basically, it's really annoying. I think as a killer, it's great because if you see a whole lobby of medikits or flashlights, you can slap this on, and it just makes the survivors waste a bit of time, especially if they're like really good items. They want to go back and get them. You could use them as bait. I know that Trapper can put like bear traps like on the items, so it's basically just wasting their time, or you could just kind of hang around. if there's a bunch of items in the same area, you can just kind of patrol that and see who's going to come and get their item back. I think it's effective to use as killer, but I think a survivor is just really annoying and people like I know there's some challenges. Like to be honest, I'm only really using strong med kits and stuff when it's the challenges like heal yourself like 6 times or something, or like fully deplete 3 med kits. You know those ones. So I can see the annoyance because when I'm trying to do those challenges and they have Franklins, I'm just like, fuck's sake, really? Like, you know. Um, but yes, as killer, this perk's great. It's good if there's even if there's only a couple of items, it's good to just get them on the floor. And do keep in mind it only is basic attacks. It has to be basic attacks, not special attacks. So yeah, very good, very useful, very annoying, but it's good. And finally, we have Overwhelming Presence, which is a doctor perk. This one is not very good. This basically just makes it so survivors suffer from inefficiency with their items. The consumption rates gets increased by 100%, which I think is good if they're trying to use toolboxes and if they're hitting with medkits and stuff. But if you're in their terror radius, I mean, if they're in your terror radius, they'll probably just try and run away to make distance, so they won't be healing or using their items. And you don't know when this perk is working because you can't really tell when someone's in your terror radius unless you have like all the shit to make your terror radius massive. And there's no like counter or like notification or anything that this perk's working. And obviously, if they're not using their items, then this doesn't do anything. So basically, this perk's pretty garbage. So don't pick it up. Body knowledge, I would say, but Claudette's free, so just level up Claudette, get all the healing-based perks. Blood Pact, I think, like I said, I don't think this is a bad perk. I just think it's really odd and probably takes some getting used to. And I feel like you have to kind of go out of your way to get value out of it. So personally, I would say no, but you know, I don't think it's bad. And hey, if you're a psychopath like me and you like getting all the trophies and stuff, this is good for the movement speed trophy that came with Yoichi. There's a trophy to increase other survivors' movement speeds. You could use this for that, but I mean, using the perk for a trophy probably isn't a great perk. And Franklin's is pretty solid, so I would actually say get Franklin's. But I would always say Leatherface is probably one of the better killers you should get because of his perks and everything and simple playstyle. But yeah, Franklin's is great, so just get Franklin's by itself. And Overwhelming is shit, so don't get that. But guys, thank you for watching. I'm sorry again for being late with this, but I hope you enjoyed, hope you found this useful, and I'll see you in the next one.